Nice job ruining Diesel 10, you fucking morons.
What?
Today's video is 5 characters that never made it into CGI, but should have. And we're not counting season 12. I hate that season.
This is where the fun begins.
First up is a piece of rolling stock and a troublesome truck, Fred the Orange Coal Car. I just think it's so funny that based off one appearance in the background, Fred got a piece of Thomas Wooden Railway merchandise. Now you may be saying, why Fred? Well, Fred could have made for so many fun situations. For example, he could have been a part of James and Toad's train in Toad's Adventure. We never got Fred in the model series, and so I thought it would just be a fun idea to have him in the CGI series. Having named troublesome trucks is always a good thing, and only creates for more story opportunities. And why not take Learning Curve's idea and use this character who appeared in the background once and make use of him? Up next at number 4 on this list is going to be our favorite Bluebell engine, Stepney. And yes, I know he appeared in season 12. I don't care, it was garbage. Stepney is just too iconic from the classic series, whether it's from Rusty to the Rescue, or Thomas and Stepney, or even when he takes the express for Diesel 261 along with Duck.
And they chuffered quickly away. "We've done it," whispered Rusty.
How could we forget about Stepney? This is such an iconic episode, iconic scene. It's really a shame we didn't get to see Stepney when the CGI series was at its best, which was season 20 in my opinion. I mean, come on Mattel, you know it would have made you good money. You know that everyone has been asking for Stepney in the Bachman, Thomas & Friends range, and everyone knows that Hornby's Stepney was a hit.
His name is Stepney, but everyone calls him the Bluebell engine.
And up next on this list is going to be another fan favorite from season 7, Arthur the Big Tank Engine. Even though Arthur may have been a bit of a bland character, his main characteristic was him having a spotless record after all, but I just feel like there was more stories to tell with him. There could have been episodes where Arthur has to take the flying kipper for Henry, or we could just get episodes where Arthur is having some adventures at the fishing village. Arthur was a fan favorite for me when I was growing up, and I know he would have been a fan favorite as well for the kids growing up with the CGI seasons. The last 2 spots on this list are going to be going to Diesels, and this Diesel is also a fan favorite, introduced in season 2, Boko. He needs no introduction.
This engine is a Metropolitan Vickers Diesel Electric Type 2. Call me Boko.
Hey, can I make you sad for a second? According to this YouTube video, Boko had just over 6 minutes of screen time. That is a crime. Boko was a very strong, wise Diesel who could put engines in their place, and we definitely needed that in the CGI series. So many of the characters are just bumbling idiots.
Gordon still believes that Boko saved his life, but we know the twins were only teasing. Don't we?
I think it's pretty easy to see why Boko would have been so good in the CGI series. He just brings a feeling to whatever episode that he's in, something that the Diesels of the CGI series could never do. The number 1 spot on this list is going to be a pair of Diesels. This is going to be personal bias, it's my video, don't care. Splatter and Dodge.
Did you mean to look like that?
Now, Diesel 10's sidekicks were apparently supposed to appear in Day of the Diesels, and I'm really upset that they didn't appear in that movie, but to be honest, I probably should be glad because that movie is fucking terrible. Nice job ruining Diesel 10, you fucking morons. You could have given Splatter and Dodge an interesting arc from being Diesel 10's sidekicks to actually being working Diesels on the railway. I'm just gonna say it. These guys are better than the CGI version of Diesel, Paxton, Norman, Sydney, Den, and Dart. Just way more entertaining. Oh, and they're also way better than the CGI versions of Ari and Bert. You know what? Get Philip out of there. Let's have Splatter and Dodge be the shunters at Knapford Station. Why not? It would be so entertaining.
Did you mean to look like that?
Personal bias or not, I still think they're a fantastic choice, and I think many people would agree with me. I know I already talked about this with Stepney, but all these characters would sell so well in the Mattel merchandise lines. Whether it's Bachman, or Take and Play, Adventures, Thomas Wooden Railway, my favorite. Just all the merchandise lines that Mattel had at the time, motorized, whatever, all of them would have sold well. People are going to gravitate towards Boko, Arthur, Splatter and Dodge, Stepney, not Nia, Ashima, and Rebecca. Anyways, those are just 5 characters that I think would have been amazing and that Mattel should have put in the CGI series of Thomas and Friends, specifically season 20 because that's my favorite CGI season. But let me know what you guys think about this list in the comment section below. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.